Hey guys, Jick here with episode 2 on the bloXCentric server. It's going to be a choppy one. I apologize for that in advance. I had some of my footage before Minecon, some of it I finished afterwards, and it all kind of goes together. The main goal for this episode was building what I like to call the Ghetto gold farm above the nether. It's just something easy, get some gold for potions, and can sit there AFK and just gather some gold. So I hope you guys like it. So also check out the sweet cape. Check it out. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Alright guys, we are in the nether now. We are going to be getting on top of the bedrock here. And I was clearing out and got lucky and found one right here near my ladder. Down there's the spawn. And hold on a sec, I'm going to turn those guys down even farther. Spawn portal's down there. Climb the ladder up. Basically we're looking for 2 spaces at the top level of the bedrock. Top level of bedrock is just the 5th layer if you count bedrock. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to do a little trick I saw in another video here. And I believe we just pillar up here. Throw a block right here. Pillar up. You need to put a powered rail right here, and then across from that a ladder. Come back up here and grab your cart and put a cart on that rail, and then grab us. We got a lever here. The cart should go and hit that. It'll eventually kind of straighten up. So if we did it right, we should be able to hop, and our head will be poked out of the top of the bedrock. We'll be able to hop up, and then we'll do a little. First of all, I'm dumping this pickaxe, and I already got so much crap in here. I'm gonna dump this pickaxe in here in case I die. I already got all my armor, everything else in there. So let's see if we die. So we're just basically going to hold right click and hopefully not die. Nope. Let's get one higher. Oh look, it's straightened out. Alright, here we go. And we're dying. I wonder why that's not working. Alrighty, I am going to try again. I tried a few times over here, died a couple times. I'm not sure, I get stuck in that block instead of having my head popped out on top of the nether. I'm looking at like a texture. It almost looks like dark netherrack. I don't know. It works in single player, so I was thinking maybe they fixed it in 1.7. So I found another one over here, set it up, got the cart pushed on top of the ladder. So we're gonna see what happens here, and I have no idea why it's not working. Works flawlessly in single player when I set it up. So let's try this again. We're gonna right click here, and then oh, there we go. Huh. Weird. Who would have put netherrack right there? Bizarre. That is weird. So we're just gonna mark where we came out at. That is weird. Huh. That's a head scratcher. What the? So I was in netherrack. That's just weird. Alright. Well, let's build our portal here. Anywhere's fine. We're probably going to move it. Alright, I'm back up here again. Just I wanted to show you guys how to cap this off. So basically circled the area that we came out at. We're going to put a solid block there with a minecart and a cart, and then we're going to break that block. I should put our cart right there, and then we're going to hop over here and half slab the top of this portal just so we don't get any spawns on it. And I am still baffled as to how that got there, and it's so weird that it just happened to be on top of the block that I was coming up in. Weird. I don't know if somebody somehow pranked me knowing that I was coming up here. I think I've told a few people I was going to come back to the top of the nether, and they came up somewhere else and they did this. Then props to you. If not, that's just bizarre, because that's just evil. But anyways, okay, let's go back here and I'll show you how this thing's working. We'll hop in here. Now if we go over here, we should just be able to right click and go all the way through the nether rack, or the bedrock that is, and maybe take a half a heart of damage. But other than that, we just hop over here and look up, right click, and then shift, and we're out. Alright, now the prep's done, so now we're going to be building a large ladder all the way up near the top of the Y. If we look at Y128 right now, we're going to go all the way up to like 250 and build some platforms. Just a simple gold farm. Alright, supplies gathered. Let's get started. Let's see how many times I'm going to die. I started building my pillar up to the 250, and about halfway up I realized I am not placing my ladders. So I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I got the bright idea that I could place ladders going down a pillar. All you have to do is hold shift and let go shift, hold shift. It's working out perfectly. And then I realize sticky keys. I have never disabled them on this home computer yet. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not even gonna edit that out. You guys get to watch me fun of my death. Yeah. And guess what? Sticky keys is now off. I guess I've never had that pop up on my home computer and never realized it was on. And that might have been like the first time that I have went up and down a ladder and was spamming shift. So yeah. Sticky keys when hanging on ladders. It's bad. It's real bad. Okay. 3... and one more. Here we go. Now we are going to keep that going up, and now we're going to build a little platform here, and I'm going to do that off camera just so I don't bore you guys, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're done for our bottom platform here. I kind of have a design here because the cobblestone squares are what the squares are going to be up there, and the dirt will be air up there, so they'll basically be falling down here and dying. But after I need to get the spawn pads up here done, so some of them could be falling and dying, so I can collect a few gold nuggets, because I'm going to need some powered rails, because on this platform right here is actually going to be a hopper minecart and rails going back and forth to basically collect it so we can AFK and grab some gold. And above it is going to be basically a half slab floor, and that will actually be the killing floor. We can run around and collect the gold ourselves, or just wait for this hopper minecart to come down. But the main thing I need to do is get the spawning pads up there, so we can be collecting gold as we're laying our cart, blah, brain fart, minecart rails. So let's see if I can do this without a gas spawning, and actually do it while talking as well, because we are going all the way up here. We're going to kill that. We should be at 552. Perfect. And we are going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is going to be our spawning pads. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this video, I was hoping to actually have it out a lot sooner than this, actually before Minecon. So that's why it didn't. I was away for the weekend. T-shirts came out great. I wore those the first two. Actually, Friday I went to the Minecraft meetup, which was awesome. Met all the Minecraft guys that were at that. Super nice guys. I made a, I don't know if I showed it in my last video, I made a B-Team Be Calm and Craft On shirt that I had them all signed, that I will be putting on eBay here shortly, and getting basically just anything I make, it's going to the Child's Play charity. So I got that signed, and I got a nice postcard that they had at the event. That'll probably just give that away with the card. So look for that on my Twitter here soon. But it was a nice Minecraft meetup, and then the next day it was just 2 days full of Minecon, and I was tweeting out pictures. And we had the panels. The panels weren't meh. They were okay. I would say they were catered more for a younger crowd. They weren't on topic a lot of the times. They didn't really screen the questions at the end, so you had a lot of repeating. But other than that, it was pretty entertaining. I want to tell you the most entertaining panel that I saw, that I enjoyed the most, was the one where they talked to the guy who created all the props in the expo hall. He was a Hollywood FX guy, worked for Spielberg in quite a few movies, and he's done the past 3 Minecons, and he made some awesome stuff. It was just fun hearing him talk about how he made Minecraft come to life, and working with all the other movie stars that he has done in the past. He was saying that he does a lot of body casting, and some of the actors only let him do their body casts, and one of those is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So he said he would just call him the little man, and only the little man could touch him. I thought that was pretty cool. There's the first one. Let's see if I can do this without hitting a pigman. And where did he go? Oh, Lord. Oh, he's going to be forever loose. Changing direction on me. Let's go. Yes. Alright. I had a feeling an arrow would be stuck in a pigman, and that wouldn't be too fun. Alright, let's finish this up here. Alright, so here's all my spawning platforms. It's going to be great, and then all we're going to do is put trapdoors on those. And also, just so we don't have any, I I know I'm going to walk off one of these areas where I don't have a walk. Let's do this first. Pigmen are too high, and we're going to put that up here so we don't get any gas spawns. If we're AFK down there, that'd just be bad. So, and I have no idea what I was saying, or where I left off. Oh, the Hollywood guy, his panel was good, and then they had another panel that was creating stories with YouTube videos. It was more for like machinimas and how to do a story arc and everything for YouTube, and a lot of people just try to make it all entertaining the whole time through, but you have to have your highs and lows, and that was entertaining because they actually had a lot of audience interaction with that one. With they made a storyboard with all the audience and kind of showed you how they would do it. It was no big YouTuber guys. It was more some like screenwriters, but it was pretty good. I didn't. It was just craziness if any of the big YouTube people or Minecraft people walked around, like you just saw like a skittering of the younger kids just mobbing them, getting signatures, and I don't think B00 probably took a breath for like 2 days. I heard he had a line pretty much all day on the first day downstairs, and it just never stopped. One more row here. Hope I made enough. But now that all that's over, I can start getting this video done and getting other videos done. Because I want to get out. Everybody else, I've been watching everybody's videos. They're out and exploring, find a location for a base. I want to do that. And I've still been toying around with some ideas. Anybody watching it, they have an idea where they want me to build, throw it in the comments. Because, like I said, I'm pretty much all open right now. And let's see here. I think that's it. Now we're going to put our trapdoors on, and I doubt I made enough of these. Seriously doubt it. We'll start over here. I don't know if shift works on these things because I can just see myself walking off. Alrighty, I was not very smart and I muted my mic when I was recording this part, so I'm just going to do a little voiceover for you. Basically, I am going to have a little, this is where the collection platform is going to be, or the chest I should say, that all the gold is going to be hoppered into off of the track. We're going to basically set up a little hopper cart station here. When it is above, when it's on top of that hopper, it is going to feed everything into the chest. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry about that. It's going to feed everything into that chest, and now we just got to build it. It's very simple. Just need one repeater, one comparator, and a few blocks and a torch. And now I'm just trying to figure out how exactly I am going to build it. We got, this is easy, but I just realized I'm going to have to build a block below that one. I had to scratch my head a little bit, and well, I finally figured it out. I can actually probably hop over here and go down a ladder and get to it from there after some finagling with my shift key. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. I win at problem solving. And we can go around here, and then another head scratcher for a minute. I'm like, how the heck am I gonna get a block there? Oh yeah, hey, let's just destroy this one. There we go. Man, I'm such a smart one. Now we got a spot for our comparator. Basically, the comparator is going to turn on when the hopper cart is above that, because the hopper cart is going to put the items into the hopper that the track is above. So it's going to turn that comparator on, which in turn is going to turn the torch that I put on the end of this block off. And once we set our 2 blocks here, and then once that torch is off, our cart is not moving anymore. It's turning the power track off. But then, best thing about it, once the hopper is empty, it turns everything back on, and the cart resumes its course. So the cart's always going to be there until it's completely empty. Let's just test it here. Throw the cart on the rail. Right now, it's got nothing in it, so it's just going to keep bouncing off, and it would continue on the track that we're going to eventually make. Now we're going to throw some gold in there and kick it back on the cart, and you'll see the comparator turn on, powered rail go off, it's emptying all its gold, and then it goes on its way once it is empty. There you go. And now it's empty, and all our gold is in our chest. Now it's time to put our rails down. I'm going to speed this up for you so you don't have to watch me place. I don't even remember how many rails I had to make. But I basically had it down to do all my powered rails on one row just to make it easy. And the easiest way I could think about powering them is redstone blocks. So I am going to place redstone blocks down this whole row here. And that's just going to be my row of powered rails. Of course, it could be cheaper if we actually could get below here and just make levers. But redstone blocks, I like to use them. So I'm going to put all my powered rails in there and then just complete the snake effect of the hopper collection, or the tram for the hopper cart, just like this. And well, once this is done, our gold farm, all I need to do is put a half slab floor on over top of this, and the hopper cart will suck everything out, and I can just sit here AFK and collect my gold. So I will see you guys once this is all done. Alrighty, let's try this again without the mute button on. Well, I completed it. I got the gold I needed. Went out and got some more iron. So there is a full functioning track. Got a little platform up here. So today at work, I just sat here all day and got me some gold. It's not the fastest thing, but hey, it's free gold. And it took not that long to build. We collect our gold right down here. Maybe in the future I'll add a little hopper elevator to bring it up here and shoot the flesh into a incinerator of some sort. But for now, it works pretty good. And if you're not AFKing, you can actually just run around and collect it as well. But it goes through phases, I should say, the spawn rates. And if somebody's in the nether down below, it can slow down a little bit more, but other than that, it works pretty dang good for being a fast, easy farm. I actually might play around once I get to my base with a portal farm with new big portals. But this right now is plenty for powered tracks, potions. Speaking of potion, I need to drink one. I keep taking fall damage just from this little thing. I get too ambitious and just drop down to look at my loot. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy, and I look forward to episode 3 with me venturing out and finding a location for my base. So see you guys on the next episode.